Hello, everyone. Yesterday, I learned that there is a lawsuit that was filed in the TV industry. There is a new medical drama called The Pit. I don't watch medical dramas, so I don't know if it has yet to come out or if they already televised the pilot. But a lawsuit was filed because allegedly The Pit is a ripoff of ER. And if I remember correctly, the widow of one of the creators of ER mentioned there are talks to bring it back. So ER was a popular medical drama years ago. It was on TV for like 13 seasons from 1994 to 2009, and for a TV show, it was considered to be a success. A lot of TV shows get canceled after one or two seasons. Now, because ER has been off the air for a long time, and I am not sure if ER is in syndication, this lawsuit got me thinking. Every time I hear about a lawsuit in which someone is suing someone else over intellectual property, I wonder what is the difference between outright stealing and what is considered public property, ideas that no one can copyright. And the reason why there is public property, and this goes back to a conversation I had with my uncle years ago. He taught me that there was no such thing as original ideas anymore. If you come up with an idea that you think is original, in time you will find out that someone else already came up with the same idea. So I have been writing professionally since 2008, and I have tried over the years to come up with original ideas, only to find out someone already had the same idea. So I had to abandon ideas because I'm paranoid over getting sued. So I went to business school. I have an MBA. So ever since then, I have learned that we live in a litigious society. A lot of people don't think things through before they up and file a lawsuit, especially for people who can afford to file a lawsuit. So I, on the other hand, um, there was one issue in the past where I wanted to file a lawsuit against the government, the local government here in New York City. I was looking for a lawyer and I could not find a lawyer to take the case because no one wanted to help me. The lawyers I was talking to didn't even ask me how much I wanted to sue the government for. They asked me questions, I answered them, they said nope. So no one took the case. And I was really upset about it for quite a while. But when it comes to intellectual property, I always have to ask myself if there is no such thing as an original idea anymore, how do you avoid a lawsuit? And not only am I asking in regards to TV and film, I'm also asking in regards to music. I attended a webinar a couple of months ago, and I learned at the webinar that most pop songs use the same four chords. If I remember correctly, the four chords are G major, C major, D major, and E minor. And as someone who took piano lessons for 6 years until my teacher retired in 2009, as someone who went to school and business law was a required course and grad school, I was thinking, how is this possible? And how are these songwriters able to avoid a lawsuit? There is so much more to music than those four chords. First of all, you have at least 18 major scales with various degrees of sharps and flats. You got at least 18 minor scales. I mean, and then like each scale contains like eight chords. I mean, there's a lot of different variations of chords. Um, this year, I just taught myself the blues scale. So the blues scale is also an interesting mix in addition to the major scales and the minor scales. I took up songwriting as a hobby during the pandemic. Prior to that, songwriting was just something that I rarely dabbled into. It was kind of like, if an idea for a song hit me, I wrote it down and that was pretty much it. But it wasn't until the pandemic that it really became a hobby and I devoted some time to it. And what stops me from writing more songs? I'm not going to lie. Number one, I can't sing. I'm looking into singing lessons actually. And number two, if I want to share my songs to the public in the future, which I'm hoping to do, I always wonder will people think it sounds like material that has a copyright. So that is all for today. Post your comments in the box below. Let me know what you think about the idea, um, about original ideas no longer existing. So take care.